Hey, what's going on, Econ fam? Welcome back again. We're still on day number 14, hitting you with two videos today. Today, for the second video, we have productivity on the menu. So AKS 22A, 22B, 22C. 22A deals with productivity. 22B deals with investment in equipment or technology, right? And the last one we're going to talk about today is AKS 22C, and it also deals with investment in education. Scratch that, education. Don't say it, education. It's just not a good way to say it. So let's go ahead and get into what we need to get to today. All right, so the very first thing we need to talk about is the definition of productivity. Now, it's not so much a definition as a concept, but productivity is the relationship of inputs and outputs. I'll say it again. Productivity is the relationship between inputs and outputs. All right, so suppose we are making cookies. You know what cookies I'm talking about. I'm talking about South Gwinnett High School. I'm talking about the Commons. I'm talking about those Otis Spunkmeyer cookies, chocolate chip cookies. Now, input, the concept of input, let's get this down in our notes. Input is what goes into making a product. So it's the cost of making one product, right? So this hoodie, South Gwinnett hoodie that I have on right now, suppose that it costs $7 to make it with the cotton, the ink, the design. If I put $7 into making it, then the output is going to be how much I sell this for, right? How much I can get from this product. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get to the concept of productivity. Productivity equals output over input. Get that down in your notes. So back to the cookie example. Suppose we have this old oven right here, very outdated, 1842 oven, and suppose we can only make 8 cookies in 1 hour using this old outdated stove. Whereas over here we have an up-to-date, state-of-the-art oven. In this particular oven we can make 24 cookies in an hour. So therefore, with our limited resources that we still have, remember, resources are still limited. However, since we invested in equipment, we are now able to make more cookies faster. That's what productivity will do for you. Now, there are two major goals when it comes to productivity. You can either increase your output, right? The amount of products that you are making, or you can decrease your input, the cost that it takes to make one item, right? So either one of those are what you're striving to do. You are either striving to produce more in terms of output, or you are striving to cut your costs, so your input costs decrease. You want to put as less as possible into a product, but you want to get the most out of that product. That is how the game works. So whenever we invest in technology and equipment, what does it do? It increases our productivity. Now, let's talk about another type of investment in your education. What happens when the government invests in our education, or when we choose to go the private sector, where we go to college and we improve our skills? That's just what happens. We improve our skills, better known as improving our human capital. Remember, we improve our knowledge, we improve our skills. So what does that allow us to do? That allows us to have more scientists, because we have more skills and more knowledge. We become better thinkers. That allows us to have more entrepreneurs to further us along in coming up with different products and services. Also, more inventions. So human capital, pour into you, education, it all adds up. The more education you have, the better for society, the more we can propel ourselves forward. Also, whenever we invest in education, we are improving, make sure you get this down, we are improving our standard of living. Countries that invest in education, typically their citizens have or experience a higher level of standard of living. Now, standard of living just means the way that we live, right? We're able to be sophisticated in terms of our technology. We're able to have iPhones. We're able to drive nice cars, electronic cars. We are able to push society forward, and we can enjoy those luxuries that are given to us or created for us, I should say, based on improving our human capital. All right, so I hope this video helped you with investing in equipment, investing in education, as well as overall investments. Until next time, peace.